Hamburg honey. So a lot of you beekeepers have already bought a Lorrobees OA vapor gun. We borrowed one because we wanted to try it before we bought it. It's a pretty pricey piece of equipment. And as you can see, Mike just dips the tube into the jar of OA vapor and it fumes. It only takes a few minutes to do it. It saves us a ton of time. You could see Mike, he's wearing a respirator. It's very important. And in a little bit, we're going to be treating our observation hive that's on our bed so we can actually see how bees react to their treatment. Because we can never see in the hive what goes on as the vapor goes in there. We just know the bees buzz loud and they get angry. But that's what's going on today for us. And we're almost done treating all these hives. We already treated our statine yard. They're going to be getting 3 treatments, and that's why he wears a vapor. That's why he wears the mask. Those vapors are strong, and I shouldn't probably be standing that close. But it only takes a few minutes. It uses a DeWalt battery. We have 2 of them with that our friend lent us, so we could change them out in between. And Mike's refilling it again to put in there. It's efficient, it's fast, and it's effective. When you have to treat a lot of hives, it's definitely worth it, I think. And I'm thinking we're going to be buying one of these because it's definitely something we could use in our arsenal against Varroa mites. This is the pipe that goes into the observation hive. We put a landing board on there. We figured that would be easier for them. We also have insulation and 2 screws holding it, the insulation in and to hold the landing board on there. So Mike's going to use that to put the OA vapors into the observation hive.
As we've been using this Lorrobees oxalic acid vaporizer, we borrowed it from a friend of ours. His name is Mike Eckert. We wanted to try it out before we bought one because it is a significant investment. The vaporizer itself, I think, is right around $300, but to get these batteries that you have to use, each of these batteries is around $200 a piece, so you also have to get a couple of batteries. It's really simple to use. All you have to do is turn it on and the red light starts to flash. It tells you it's heating. It tells you what all the flashes mean right up here, so it's super simple to use. Once this red light goes solid, it's warm enough, you just take your plunger out, and it does have a measuring guide on the side here that tells you how much oxalic acid you actually have in there. And then when the red light is solid, you just drop it in there, hit that, and it all shoots out of the vent into the hive. One thing, make sure you are wearing one of these. It is a pain in the butt to wear it, but if you inhale this stuff, it'll make you cough a little bit, which is not a big deal, but what it does is it crystallizes in your lungs and it can actually scar your lungs long term, so you really don't want to be breathing this stuff in.
Mike is going to start putting in the OA vapor, and we're going to see how the bees are going to start acting. The bees know something's up. They're starting to act a little, move around a lot faster. So the OA vaporizer, it'll tell Mike when it's done by the lights, so you don't have to sit and time it. I don't see it coming in yet. Oh, there it is. You can see it right there. That's the OA vapor. And the bees are getting really loud. See, I can hear them. It's getting smoky in there, and they don't like it. But this does get rid of Varroa. We have to do this in three treatments. No, my shadow's on there. It's really hard with the observation hive because there's a glare, so. They don't seem to be getting too angry. And you don't really see a whole lot of vapor. But they are walking around fast, where before they were calm and just doing their own thing. It's kind of weird, I just don't see the vapor anymore. It's kind of dissipating in there. But it dissipates pretty fast, it seems. And that was all there was to it. Not really a whole lot of reaction. So get out and treat your bees, guys, and get rid of those mites. Winter's coming, time is short, and you want them to make it through winter without those viruses. Thanks, guys.